Hello everybody, my name is Kevtendo and welcome back to another Pokemon MMO 3D video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a leveling guide that I've been working on. So what this leveling guide does is basically it helps you get a Pokemon to level 50, that way you can go around the game and catch pretty much every Pokemon except for the raid bosses, which will in turn help you level up your trainer, which then equals more experience, because the higher trainer level your trainer is, the more money and experience you get from defeating Pokemon. So the file I'm going to use is the new file I used and created in order to make the how to get started video, and this will just go to show that you can start a brand new game and get to level 50 very early and then go around and catch all the Pokemon. That's just kind of what the leveling guide will do. Another thing to note is that you will need to do this during the daytime, and you will see why. So to get started, you will need two things. The first one that you'll need is the free Pikachu that you get from Professor Oak's lab, and then also the 5 free Pokeballs that you also get from Professor Oak's lab. If you don't have those Pokeballs, then you may have to get some you will have to get some extra Pokeballs in order to catch the Pokemon you're going to need in order to do this leveling guide. But once you get Pokeballs, then you can work on this leveling guide. So, once you have those things, the next thing you'll need to do is go to Pewter City. Once you get to Pewter City, you need to find yourself a Pidgey that's above level 9, because at level 9, Pidgey learns Gust, and that is the big move that you will need in order to catch the next Pokemon. So, once you find yourself a Pidgey, you will then throw out your Pikachu, and as soon as the wild Pidgey uses Gust on you, you need to return your Pikachu to the Pokeball. That way that Pidgey wastes its move, because that move will kill your Pikachu. Once you recall your Pikachu, immediately throw it back out, and then use Thunder Shock as you circle around this Pidgey while it's waiting for its cooldown on Gust to cool down. Then when Pidgey uses Gust again, you need to recall your Pokemon and then throw it back out, and you'll just keep repeating this until you defeat the Pidgey. Then once you defeated it, you will need to catch the Pidgey. If you have any Pokeballs left after catching Pidgey, which you only need to catch one, you will then head to Vermilion City. In Vermilion City, you will need to head east of the city and follow the road. This road will lead you towards catching Diglett. Now Diglett only spawns during the daytime, so you will have to do this during the day. When you find yourself a Diglett, you will need to use Pidgey on that Diglett. And the reason why you use Pidgey is because the biggest move that Diglett has is Magnitude, and that is a ground type move. And flying type Pokemon are immune, meaning that they take 0 damage from ground type moves. So that's it. Basically, it's just a free battle for you. Just keep using your Pidgey and only use Gust on it. Don't risk flying in and getting hit by Diglett's scratch. Just use Gust on the Diglett. Then once you defeated the Diglett, you will then catch it. Now that you've finally caught yourself a Diglett, you can start the leveling up process. So the next thing you need to do is take your Diglett and head to Cinnabar Island. When you get to Cinnabar Island, you will want to take your Pokemon trainer and stand him in front of this Pokemon Center healing station. That way, if your Diglett dies, you can easily just return it and then immediately heal it and throw it right back out. It saves you a whole lot of time than having to run back and forth from the Pokemon Center to where we're going to train. Now that your Diglett is out, you will need to head into the Cinnabar Mansion, the thing that looks like a basketball hoop. And that's where you are going to level up your Diglett to level 50. So Diglett is very good for this because Diglett has Magnitude. Magnitude is a large AoE attack, meaning area of effect, which damages any Pokemon inside of the area of effect. And not only that, when you use that here in the mansion, because the mansion has the largest cluster of Pokemon in the game, you can hit many Pokemon with a single Magnitude use. And not only does Magnitude hurt Pokemon on the same floor as you, but it also hurts the Pokemon on the floor above you. Meaning, you can use Magnitude and hurt like 8 different Pokemon at the same time. And the fastest way to level in this game is defeating one Pokemon and moving on to the next as quickly as possible. That's the fastest way to level up. And since you're using magnitude here, you're attacking multiple Pokemon at the same time. So you'll just take Diglett and run around the mansion using magnitude. And then once most of the Pokemon are defeated, you will then recall Diglett back to your trainer, heal it up, and then throw it back out and run it all the way back to the mansion. So not only is this a good way to level up your Diglett by defeating multiple Pokemon at once, but you will also get a lot of money by doing this, because not only are you getting experience for defeating multiple Pokemon, you're also getting the money that they drop as well. So once you get your Diglett to level 50, that Diglett is now strong enough to catch pretty much any Pokemon in the game, except for the legendaries, which are also the raid bosses. So except for them, you can catch pretty much any Pokemon in the game. Then you will take that Diglett and the money that you saved up by fighting the Pokemon in Cinnabar Mansion, and you'll go around the game catching as many Pokemon as you can, because every time you catch a new Pokemon and register it to the Pokédex, your trainer gets experience, which will level him up, meaning that you get an experience bonus and a money drop bonus for each trainer level. I don't know what the exact multiplier is, but the higher your trainer level, the more experience and the more money you get, which will then make it easier to level up any Pokemon you get. Now, when it comes to leveling up Pokemon above level 50, there are two places that you can train. One is continuing the train here at Cinnabar Mansion. If you have a Pokemon that has AoE attacks, then this is the best place for you to train up to level 100. If you don't have Pokemon with very good AoE attacks, then the next best place for you to train would be Cerulean Cave, because the Pokemon in Cerulean Cave are like level 51 to 52, and that'll be like the next best place for you to train. If you can defeat Pokemon there within like 5 seconds and then move on to the next Pokemon, because that's the fastest way to level up in this game, is finding the highest level Pokemon that you can still beat very quickly. That way you can move from one Pokemon to the next in a short amount of time. That's the fastest way to level up in this game. So that is it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys. It should, seeing as you can start a brand new game and get your first level 50 Pokemon within like an hour and a half, maybe, and then go around and catch all the other Pokemon in the game. So that's pretty good. Yep. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.